Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Smart Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are still on the topic bearings. In the previous video, we learned how to find the bearing of one point from another. In this video, we are going to learn how to solve distance bearing problems. So how do we solve distance bearing problems? When you are being given a distance bearing problem, the first thing you need to do is to draw a diagram of the positions of the points involved. So the points that will be given to you, you draw a diagram to represent their positions, or you draw a diagram for the statement that has been given to you. From there, you form right-angled triangles from the diagrams. Then you use your trigonometric ratios, that is the cos, sine, and tan, and the Pythagoras theorem to find the needed angles and distances. We've learned how to use the trigonometric ratios and the Pythagoras theorems under trigonometry. So we are going to apply that here to solve distance bearing problems. Let's take a question and see how to do this. The first question is, town P is on a bearing of 315 from town Q, while R is south of town P and west of town Q. If R is 60 kilometers away from town Q, how far is R from P? So the first part of our instruction was that whenever we have this problem, the first thing we need to do is to draw a diagram for the problem. So we are going to draw a diagram for this problem. The bearing of town P is on a bearing of 315 degrees from town Q. So this 315 degrees is the bearing of town P from town Q. We know how to do that. So let's start with that. So the bearing of town P from town Q is 315 degrees. We have drawn a lot of diagrams for bearings, so I'm sure that by this time you are conversant with it. So 315 will be between 270 degrees and 360 degrees. So we ask yourself, what should you add to 270 in order to get 315? And that will be 45 degrees. So if you add 45 degrees to 270 degrees, you get 315. So this is the bearing of town P from town Q. Now notice where the arrow is going. So it is P from Q. So from Q to P. Okay, let's continue. The bearing of town P is on the bearing of 315 degrees from Q, while town R, so here there's another town called town R, is south of town P. So town R is south of town P. So if here is town P and we draw our little XY coordinate on it, we know that this side will be our north, here will be west, here is east, and here is south. The question says that town R is south of town P. So town R can be found at the southern part of town P. So from town P, if you are town P and you want to move to town R, you have to move south. Okay, so town R is in this direction. We don't know the exact place, but we know that town R is at the south of town P. So town R can be anywhere on this line. We need another information to help us find the exact place or the exact point of town R. Town R is south of town P and west of town Q. So this town R is at the south of town P and west of town Q. So it means that when you come to town Q here, now on town Q, we know that here will be north, south, west, and east. The question says that town R is west of town Q. So it means that if you are at town Q, move towards the west, you will go to town R. So town R will be the west of town Q. So it means that you can see from here that it's going to meet this point here. It's going to meet this line at this point. Now that is where town R is. Once again, the bearing of town P is on a bearing of 315 degrees from Q. We drew the bearing for it. While town R is south of town P. So if you want town R, it is at the south of town P, which is in this direction, and west of town Q. So town R, this same town R is at the west of town Q. So if you are at town Q, move towards the west. Now you see these two lines will meet here. So that is the exact position of town R. So we have been able to draw the diagram for this information that has been given to us. It goes on to say that if town R is 60 kilometers away from town Q, what it means is that the distance between town R and town Q is 60 kilometers. So from town R to town Q is 60 kilometers. How far is R from P? How far is R from P? So you have to find the distance between R and P, town P and town R, or town R and town P. So we need this distance, PR or RP. Okay, so this is the diagram that we've been able to draw. The first point also, the points told us that after you've drawn the diagram, the next thing we need to do is to form right-angled triangles from the diagram. So you can see from here that if you draw a simple right-angled triangle, we can call this point here point P. We call this point here point R, point Q to represent it. The angle there is 45 degrees, so you write it there. Then here is R. Now the right angle will be formed here. So the 90 degrees will be at this side. You can clearly see it from the diagram. So the 90 degrees will be here. Between town R and town Q is 60 kilometers. So indicate it as 60 kilometers here. The question is telling us to find the distance PR, the distance of P from R. So look at the diagram very carefully. Look at the right angle triangle very carefully. We have this distance here, 60 kilometers, which has been given to us, and that is at the adjacent of this 45 degrees. So the angle we have in this diagram is 45 degrees. 60 kilometers is at its adjacent. So that's the adjacent. What we are looking for is PR, which is the opposite. Now, we have adjacent, we are looking for opposite. Which trig ratio or which trigonometric ratio do you think we should use? Which one of the ratios contains opposite and adjacent? You see that is tan, because tan is opposite over adjacent. So we can use tan to find PR. Okay, so when you use tan, we will say that tan 45 degrees is equal to the opposite, which is PR, divided by the adjacent, which is 60 kilometers. Okay, from here we can find PR. Tan 45 degrees is 1. So if you point tan 45 degrees on a calculator, you will see that is 1. So 1 is equal to PR over 60 degrees. So we have to find PR here. What I'll do is that I'll multiply both sides by 60 degrees. So I'll multiply the left-hand side by 60 degrees. So I'll have 1 times, sorry, not 60 degrees, it's 60 kilometers. So I'll multiply the left-hand side by 60 kilometers and I'll multiply the right-hand side by 60 kilometers. And when you do that, you can see that this 60 kilometers will cancel this 60 kilometers. So PR is equal to 1 times 60 kilometers, which is 60 kilometers. So it means that the distance between town P and town R is 60 kilometers. So the distance between town P and town R is also 60 kilometers. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button below. In the next video, we are going to solve another question on distance bearing problems. Bye-bye.